This is Honest again, and today in a different mood. I'm just on my break, and I decided let me do this quick video, and I hope it will have to serve you something at the end of the day. So let me just move this thing here first. This one's not needed here. Yeah. It's not needed. Okay, guys, if it's your first time you're watching Honest, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because I'm going to share some of the best information that you need to hear. Okay, I'm right back in my room, and as you can see, I'm just from work. I haven't even put down my tools yet. Some of them are still on my body here and there. Whatever we do, we dress up, we do what. So today I want to speak about some of the new challenges that I've faced as a new member on a cruise ship, and some of the things that may be challenging when it comes to crew life. For those who feel it's I know there are many people who are dreaming to have themselves to be here and start working as a cruise ship members and work in different departments. The ship is a very huge thing. I've shown you some of the videos and images and photos of the cruise ship and samples of the ships and different where they are different companies. Okay, now today we want to see what are some of the things that I went through a few days ago after I joined new cruise ship, and challenges and have there, and some of the best things that I've learned so far, and I'm still learning. And this is just a quick video so you can understand what are these things that maybe one can face when you're a new member, especially my brothers from Africa. Is you some of us, we were born on land, and we have never seen a huge massive of oceans, and we have not ever been exposed to oceans. So first of all, welcome. My name is Anis. If you feel this is best for you, make sure you share with your friends, make sure you click and subscribe, and ensure that you share, comment. Guys, give me a like. YouTube will appreciate and we know that you are here. Okay, now this is a live, I'm doing a live one because I have only a few minutes and then I'll be back to my video, to my work. For those who are asking questions, you can also follow me on Facebook on Honest Digits. I have a Facebook page, even on TikTok, on Twitter, Instagram, just Honest Digits. Initially, I wanted to do something with media and journalism, but later on, now God has opened another new door in terms of working on a cruise ship. It's very far from home, it's very far in the United States, and we are always on water. I really explain this fully. Some of the links of the videos that we have done will appear here. If you haven't watched some of the how this journey started, make sure you click on the notifications you're appearing up here. Okay, there are notifications you'll see appear here. Then make sure you click, and even to the rest of the videos, there are links coming up here, popping up. Make sure you tap on them and watch some of other videos. Okay, and then like get to learn something, get to do something, get to learn something. Today I want to tell you some of the challenges, some of the hardships that I've gone through. Mungaira Mungutiros Rosasa, how are you? Nimekuona. Niko break, and I just want to explain a few things that there are things you need to understand before. Okay, challenges are there, especially us who are coming from Africa. Challenges are very many. You'll first of all I'll tell you some of the funny things that I've gone through, and yeah, now before I continue, I want to appreciate everyone who is following me. I want to appreciate the people who are commenting. If you are following and watching, make sure you at least give me just every video, give me a like, because I'm going to share some of the secrets and information that I've found, and challenges, and some of the things that goes on in here. I'm working with the Princess Cruise Ship. It's one of the biggest companies owning Holland Group. It's under the umbrella of Holland Group, because we have P&O, we have Princess Cruise, we have MSC. All those are under one umbrella. Now, I'm one of the ships, and I'm working on a galley. I'm on in the kitchen, but the crew, the ship that I'm working on is called Royal Princess. It's a huge ship, guys. It's huge. Rose, it's very big. It's very huge, and one of the things that even me have not even gone from the front to the back. I've not even moved. What I know is I only crammed the route how I came, and they told me this is where you're going to work, this you're going to sleep, this you're going to eat, this way you're going to have your free time. Okay, this way you're going to have. These are some of the things. But I want to tell you that what a cruise ship is one of the best places you can work, because we work according to the rules. One of the things that crew members and passengers are told on a cruise ship is follow the rules. You can never do away with that, because on a cruise ship it's very risky, life is a danger. We are all in the sea, in the middle of Atlantic Ocean. There is nothing else other than you and your safety. So ensure that the number one thing you do is follow the rules. We have engineers, we have security, we have men and women who look after the safety and welfare of each and every person on the cruise ship. And Princess Cruise Ship has all the required safety precautions on board. Whether you are a new member or you are an old member, all of us were equal. Whether you are the highest rank or the lowest rank person, we are equal in terms of safety. So they give you the safety precaution trainings every now and then, and you must follow them. Members, I want to talk about the crew member side. I don't want to talk about the passengers and the guest side, because they have the knowledge, and some of them who use the cruise have experience of sailing on water, having themselves fun here and there, and they're given their rules before they buy or before they come in. So here we are talking about crew members. Crew members are all the workers. Royal Princess has over 1,000, over 2,000, almost 2,000 members who are only crew members. These are people who are working in all departments, the security departments, from the captain to the HR and their offices here. We move on water as we continue to do all services just like any other restaurant out here. In fact, it's much better than any other restaurant out there, because there is laundry that is done, room attendants, and they work 24/7. I'm going to show you all the images. You can share you can check on our community side, where I'll be posting some of the pictures and images and groups, and everywhere and everyone. We have mingled different types of people from every kind of the world. One of the things that I got amazing, and let me start with the better side. I have met people from different types of the world, and most of them, they are nice. I'm telling you, if this is something that you have been dreaming to do, then come. I'm telling you, you'll see different types of people from all over the world. You'll have some time, enjoy, see and meet these people and see how they talk. The culture, the way people sit together from different types of the world, from corners of the world. Take, for example, someone from South Africa meeting someone from Egypt and Israel, and someone in Philippines, Ecuador, Peru, and then we are working in the same positions, in the same office, in the same place. It's just an amazing thing. One thing is found out is everyone is accommodative. That is the rule. Be safe, accommodate each other, be kind. Nothing, don't push one another. Do not speak like do not become harsh. People are kind, hospitality at the highest level. So Princess Cruise Ship and Royal Princess, where I work, everyone is very nice. I did find a few days. We are almost around. There are many Africans here. We have South Africans. We have Kenyans. We have. I think those are the major, because South Africans and Kenyans only. That's are the people that are found. We are here, many of us, because Kenyans are 10, and you got South Africans are more than 10. Let me say around 20. But the way we staying here is very amazing, and everyone is enjoying our work. I want to speak about Royal Princess on the terms of safety and precautions and everything. We have been given manuals. We go for trainings in terms of how we conduct ourselves on a cruise ship, where we rest in our cabins, what we are supposed to be having to make sure that we are protected between ourselves. The cabins are shared by two, and two of us, two people, or maybe mostly some of them three, four, but mostly they are two. The reason why is we try to avoid people to be crowded, with the COVID issues. I think with the COVID issues, they don't want you to, but they have enough rooms for all people working on the ships at the same time, enough rooms for each and every guest that they have paid for the service. The guests are more than we. Okay, the Royal Princess has a maximum of around 3,000. Yeah, maximum of 3,000 guests and almost 2,000 crew members. Now, let me try to remember some of the areas where we have all these positions. Take, for example, we start with the security. The security, they have also categories. They have divided themselves, and then we have the security. We have the management team. Okay, we have the HR. We start with the HR. He has HR assistants. Now we come to the office of the HR. We have the secretaries. Then we have all these offices are just on the cruise ship. Then we have the department of the culinary, that's starting with the executive chef and everyone. Then we have the other one is called housekeeping. The housekeeping, we have food and beverage. Those ones we have now detailed up to the stewards. We have the cleaners. We have room attendants. Those are the, and then we come to the laundry type. We have people who do laundry, all people who do cleanliness, the bed sheets, the beddings, the trash, all those are there. Then we have even a department that deals with cleaning and putting together this trash. Remember, the trash on Royal Princess does not drop in the ocean. Never ever drop anything in the ocean. It's against law, and it's against environmental environmental protection. So there's nothing that goes into the sea from the board to the sea. Everything is kept intact. I'll be showing you all this, how this is done, and some of the things. Take, for example, we have the boxes, the trashes, the waste materials, where they go. Remember, we also have water here. We go to our toilets, we use our washrooms every now, from the guest to our crew members. So all this is done in here. And remember, we are moving on water, so there's nothing like saying, oh no, we can release some. Nothing. Everything is done here. I'll be explaining to you and getting some of the best experts who understands how does this happen. Then you get amazed. Those are some of the things that were so good to me. And then the best thing is we have enough meals for each and every person. Each and every person has enough meal to cater for the whole journey, from one port to the other. From, even if it is a 5-day sea days, maybe 5 sea days or 10 sea days, we have enough meals to cater for everyone. This is a department for procurement that does everything to ensure that they get enough food materials from onions, from flour, from everything. Now, One thing you need to know is on a cruise ship, there is no, we do cooking. We prepare lots of meals, thousands of meals per day. Take, for example, last night we had around 2,000 meals produced, and during lunch and dinner and even breakfast. Almost 2,000. Now that's around almost 6,000 meals in a day. Now, in a consecutive 5 days, that one means 5 times 6,000, which means almost 30,000 meals on a same journey of our cruise ship. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing production time. Now, another part that I want you to know that on a cruise ship we don't use lighting fire. There is no stove using burning fire. No, everything is a flat hot top. Why? Because according to the safety precautions for on a cruise ship, it's very, very risky to use fire while cooking. Why? Because when fire erupts and at the same time you are at the sea, in between the ocean, it's very, very difficult to condense the fire. Though the ship has all the capacity, all the equipments to ensure that they combat the fire. One of them is the doors, the materials that have been made on the walls and everywhere, they are fire resistant. So you not have got that you not have that fire incident and then it erupts. Though we have had incidences where electricity or maybe from wires, maybe electrical plugs which have burst and then they produce fire, but in a meanwhile we go through a lot of trainings when you see that what are supposed to do. And in case of any emergency, you are in a room or you are just walking around and you see something, they say at Royal Princess we say something. You see something, say something. Everyone is entitled for each and every person's safety. So this training, they say we go through safety trainings when it comes to fire incident. We have, every room has a phone call and special numbers for emergencies. Maybe it's a hospital, you are sick, maybe in case of a sickness, you could be sick. Dante. Maybe you could be sick. What happens is you take your phone, they give you a number, a few things. I'll be sharing you these things. Let me just talk about them, then we'll get to know. Everyone has a special card. This card has all emergency numbers. These emergency numbers are used for you to have them all the time. Okay? All the time. You need to have them all the time wherever you go on the ship. So wherever you are in the front or at the barrier back, or you are in the 15th deck, because the ship is too big up there. It's almost like a story building. So you might find something that is happening there and you want to get an attention. You must call numbers 911. There are different call numbers even displayed everywhere and every corner on what you're supposed to do to ensure that you take care of the rest of the members. So the crew has something, an office of any emergency called the bridge. The bridge is entitled to every emergency. So there is a number for you. First of all, you are identified not by your name. Remember, we are many, and some of us, we have different, we are made, we stay in different areas on the ship, different cabins. So what happens, there are special number code that you have, that describes me. So when I call, I'll just say, this is so and so, cabin number so and so, I have this and this and this. And they have also taught us how to deal with sickness. If you are sick, you're not feeling well, you need time to rest. First of all, you need to call a doctor. Then when you call your doctor, you have to stay in your room, ensure that you explain how you're feeling, then the doctor will advise you on what to do next. There are so many uh, good precautionary um, uh, measures that Royal Princess has taken into consideration. This is to ensure that everyone is safe. One thing is, in case of minors, we have young kids, maybe they are guests, they're also enjoying themselves. They have persons and personnel who deal with young kids. And then we have all the equipments to ensure that children have fun, enjoy their voyage, enjoy their journey, and have best meals on board as they continue to cruise for 3 days or 5 days, or depending on the journey, how long it is. We have also what I want to say is, depending on the where you are, the Royal Princess Cruise, as I have known and as I have walked around here, though not yet even done anywhere else, on deck one, deck two, three, deck four, three, deck four, three, deck four, five, six, seven, three staff reach five, six, seven, where you could see everywhere you go, there must be a message, there should be a precaution, there should be a direction, or something that tells you what to do in case you get lost. And if you see someone who is confused and doesn't know, make sure they reach out. We have a good and amazing team. They reach out to you, they ask you questions, smiling and happy. Then they ask you, what are you doing? Are you lost? Or where do you want to go? And then they will direct you and make sure that you are comfortable on board. Every one of us has something to help. Now, I want to big up the team, because for the last few days that we have been here, it has been a very nice occasion. We visited a few areas like San Francisco, Honolulu, Mexico, and now we are headed to Port Vallarta. That name is hard. It's Mexican anyway. For one day, and then again we shall be on another journey. This is still, and we still have more trainings that come in. We have been given an automatic training system where every member on a cruise ship must take tests and understand why and the reasons why you need to work on a cruise ship, and what are you supposed to do while on a cruise ship. These are just some of the highlights. Challenges, there are many. Of course, you cannot miss challenges here and there. One of the things that I found out is a big challenge is language. Guys, just like any other places, the kitchens and areas that I've worked for, you'll find some people you meet, they come from different nationalities, different cultures, their accents are different. So like take for example, in a kitchen, someone was telling me, bring me that buyer. I didn't know what buyer is. I don't know. Bring that llama. I don't know what is that. So there's bring that llama, bring that buyer. I didn't know what buyer is. So those are some of the things that you face, language problems, and some of the terms being used on a cruise ship will also be just, let me say, will try to make you look like you're new. Of course, you'll have some hardships here and there. When you look, one of the things that I also found challenging is when I came in, I was directed, given my key, given my lock, everything where I stay, but I couldn't find the way out. Oh gosh, I couldn't find my cabin. After work, you need to go to sleep. You need to go to rest. When I go like this, just look the same, like this side, like the same, so I could follow guys. follow them, then go, this side. I said, are you lost, sir? Yes, I'm lost, I need some help. Then they could help me, but after a few days I was now used to it. I could now go alone and come back to work very early in the morning. Another challenge is, if you have never worked on a cruise ship, all your life, just like me, all my life, I have never been on the ocean. Never, never. Now, when I googled and tried to search first time cruise ship, first time contracts, what are some of the challenges? One of the things it told me was you're going to face what we call seasickness, and indeed it happened. Oh, guys, it happened. We had to face a rough sea, and the rough sea is when the sea waves are too high. They are making the ship to shake, and you find that we are cooking. We have people there. We have items. We have products. People staying. Of course, we hung a few things here and there in our rooms. Oh, they fall out. They go sway. Even if you're on bed, you could see your bed moving like this, like this. So when we, as new members and crew on board, we could face this. Of course, it could bring something like you feel like a nausea, something that you don't want to. You want to vomit. You're not feeling well. It starts to repulse on you because of the waves of the ocean. I did that. I faced it. What? It was bad. I came and I puked everything. I vomited. But when I called the doctor, I rested for a while. Then I went to the doctor. They gave me some tabs. I'm now fine. Even if it does, like now it's still doing it. Yeah, though not that very, very high because we are just on deck 4 and the captain just above us. Now they are directing the ship. So I find it goes at times when it's too hard. I could see the waters as they hit the sea, the sides of the ship. Then they leave, and then we go like this. It's an amazing thing anyway. But if you fear, you start worrying about, oh, I'll die or what. But thanks, guys. Now we are good. Work is fine. If you feel this content is very nice, make sure you subscribe and hit another best thing. Challenge that I found is though there are most of entertainment joints for us, for the crew members. They have the shop, they have the bar, they have a club. For crew members, we have the mess, which the free food, but the rest of the items, maybe the bar and everything, you'll have to pay your drinks, but they are very cheap. Okay, cheap drinks for you and for your friends. Chill, have some time. But now, me as a person who doesn't maybe drink beer, I have no choice but just stay indoor or maybe watch some news. Do challenging. Another thing is the internet. You have to pay for it. If I could be having some money, I wish they could leave us with the internet, of course, and so that we enjoy the internet, and that's the only fun time we can have. But the rest of the time is just sleeping, waking up to work, and doing this. Eventually, you don't have time. Okay, even if we have all these goal things, all these things that we are mentioning, you'll not have time for them. Why? Because you are busy on work. The only time you need to have is to enjoy yourself is at night after the shift. But now you are tired. You have to rest for you tomorrow so that you wake up early again for the work. Unless you are off, unless you have your supervisor advising you to go and then there you rest in another one. But now it's not advised. Of course, we are here because of work. Where are you going to rest? Are you going to stay just in your room? No. So you can do that, and at the same time make sure that things go well. Okay, enjoy, have fun, sit here inside here for a few times. Now, one thing also I found out is amazing is when we reach to the port, after we do everything before the guests now come in, others disembark, others embark on board, what we do, we also walk out and have some sun. I've never, for when I joined, it took me like a week before I could see sun out. So I stayed, but I went out after I reached San Francisco. I went out. I had to check some outside, okay, and see the sun. It was nice. It was nice. You are allowed to step out, but not stay for long, because when the ship leaves you out, that's the end of you. Okay, that's the end of your work, guys. So make sure subscribe. Okay, I'll come with more content here on YouTube as usual. Then we also still pushing for our mobile journalism, as you know, telling our stories, hashtag honest digits. Make sure that when you post anything on social media, add in hashtag honest digits, hashtag mojo, hashtag mobile journalism, hashtag our stories. This is how we do, how we tell our stories, inspire, talk about our things, talk about life, talk about everything, and support one another. See you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching honest digits. I'm supposed to go to work, okay? I'm supposed to go to work. Where? Okay. Now, how do you end this video? Anyway, now it's supposed to end and rush to work. Wow.